Today we're going to talk about C-section scar mobilization, and this is extremely important after you have a C-section. If the scar doesn't get mobilized, the scar can adhere down to all the deeper tissues and cause issues down the road, such as back pain, pelvic pain, you name it. So we want to get this moving early, but not too early when the wound still needs to heal. So it's best to see a pelvic PT to help guide you through this process. But here are some quick tips you can try at home. So the first one is when you're really early out, the wound is just closed, and you're going to start with some gentle desensitization. You're going to just run your fingers along the scar. Get familiar with it. It's a new part of your body. Just lightly. And then you can actually do some indirect techniques where you're going above the scar, you're moving the tissues up and down. You can go below the scar. These mobilization techniques are best to do lying on your back or seated, where the tissues aren't quite as much on stretch. I'm just showing it standing just for the video's sake. Okay, once you're several weeks out, around the 6-week mark, we can start, as long as it's healing normally, we can start some more aggressive mobilization techniques. So now we're gonna go in with a little deeper pressure and doing little circles directly on the scar. Working our way along. Not everyone's ready at the 6-week mark. Some people are ready sooner. So it just depends on what your scar is looking like and how it's healing. Another more advanced technique besides the deep circles is going to be this bending motion. So you're going to go up with one hand, down with the other. Work your way along the scar. One hand goes up, the other goes down. You're bending the scar. Working your way along. Bend, one side up, one down. You can hold for as long or short as you want. Another technique we use in the clinic is tissue approximation. So you're actually bringing the tissues together. Then you can stretch them apart. Approximating and stretching are two great techniques to use. We have some extra tools in the clinic that we can use if you come to pelvic PT. One of the really good tools is cupping. So we'll put a myofascial cup on your scar. This is further along the line. And the cup's gonna cause a vacuum effect and pull up on that scar to help stretch all the deep fascia and tissues that might have scarring. So the scar isn't just what you see on the outside. It goes all the way deep in. They had to cut all the way down to your uterus. So the cupping helps, and just see your pelvic PT to help guide you along the process of getting that scar moving.